Good morning. This is Miss Collins. Hi. I've been in COVID quarantine now for almost 2 weeks. Um, it's gone through almost my whole family. The last one out of us 5 who's holding out is my 8-year-old. We're getting her tested today. So that's why I sound like deaf. I thought I should maybe explain that. I'm out here in our playroom and everyone else is still asleep. So I wanted to take a moment to go over with you the graduate school assignment. Some of you have had some questions about it, so I wanted to talk through that a little bit to make sure we're all on the same page. The whole purpose of this is to make sure that you are prepared for your next steps. A lot of students have said, well, I want to be this, or I want to be that. I want to be a nurse. I want to be a physician's assistant. I want to be a physical therapist. So if I'm doing that, why do I need to talk about programs? Wouldn't I just talk about the career that I want to do? Later on, you're going to talk about the career, but it's very important to understand that in order to even get to that career, you have to have that professional degree that allows you to sit for your boards, your licensure, and all of that stuff. So depending on what you want to do, you need to have that all thought through. You need to make sure that you have your plan A, plan B, plan C. What schools are you planning to apply to? So some of you, your plan A, B, and C might be applying to 3 different places. And what does that look like? Now is when you need to do that legwork. Okay, how many of these different prerequisites do I already have? How many do I need to get before I'm able to be eligible to be admitted into this program? How many shadowing hours do I need to have? What type of shadowing hours? Are there different locations that I would need to have shadowing hours from? What else? Letters of recommendation. How many am I supposed to have? You need to have thought through all of that to make sure that you're positioned well. And then 2, I feel like some of you are getting a little flustered about having a plan A, B, and C. Having a plan B and C doesn't mean that you don't think you can achieve plan A. But it's always good to have a backup. Always. You never know what's going to happen. And I've seen students have some crazy things happen that made them go to their plan B or plan C. And also plan B and plan C doesn't mean you need to go in a completely different path. Like I said earlier, you could be talking about your top 3 schools that you're applying to. That could be your plan A, B, and C. Plan A, B, and C, A, B, and C also, though, could be, for example, if you're going to PT school, and I use PT as an example a lot, but let's say you're planning to apply to PT school, you don't get in your first year. Okay, what does your plan B look like? It could be going to a technical school and getting your PT assistant degree. So that you can start working as a PT assistant. It could be to work for a friend who has a clinic and you're going to work there in some capacity as an assistant. And, excuse me, oh my goodness. That's the only thing that COVID's done is made me so tired. I'm like, I haven't done anything. As a PT assistant, though, in their clinic for a year, getting a ton of great shadowing experience. Okay, so that could be your plan B. I've had students go and get their EMT certification, and they work for an EMT for a year. I've had students work as a CNA for a year. I've had students get a graduate degree, like an MS in kinesiology, like ours. I've had a lot of students do that. They'll complete their undergraduate degree, they get their master's, and then if it's a GPA issue, that's typically a really good way to go because then they are coming in with a beautiful 4.0 and a grad degree and they can get in to PT school in that way. So all of those paths lead ultimately to your plan A. They lead to you getting into PT school and becoming a physical therapist. They're just 3 different ways of getting there. I hope that helps. Quick reminder, your Analyze the Article assignments due to tomorrow night, Friday night by midnight. You have the Research and Writing Dropbox and you have the Analyze the Article Dropbox. Both of those Dropboxes are acceptable for you to upload this to. And they both close Friday, tomorrow by midnight. Make sure you're taking time to do that assignment well. I've had a lot of incomplete submissions, pretty much. Real quickly written down, not well thought out. You need to marinate on this for a little bit, okay, before you just jot something down. Make sure you're also writing in good, complete sentences, professional writing. If you have questions, holler at me. I'm teaching today virtually from 2 until 4:45. My students are meeting on campus, and I'm Zooming into them. So I'm literally teaching during that window there. So I can't talk to you then, but if you have questions, please text me, email me, and we can talk through any of this stuff that you're still unsure about. Hope that helps.